Hello, I'm Simon from CareCo, and in front of me we have the Securus Bed Rail, and I'm going to show you how simple it is to put together. I've taken all the parts from the box, and in front of me I have the main bed rail, the U-frame brackets and the securing bolts. You may need additional items depending on the bed that you have. Before we can install the brackets, we need to unfold the main bed rail. It comes folded to save on packaging. So in order to do this, we need to lift the bracket around and then just push on this black bar towards the top of the frame. That's now fully opened, and this is the front facing part of the bed rail that will go onto our bed. I would ask that you look at the assembly instructions, because when we fit these brackets, they only fit one way. If you put them on incorrectly, the bed rail will sit away from the bed and it needs to sit upright. In order to do that, when you're looking at the bracket, it should be leaning towards the back, and that goes on this right hand side. Again, with the left one, it's leaning towards the back, and that will go on the left hand side. To install the brackets, we simply press them into position, and then we need to press our finger on what's called a detent pin on the side. Press that in, and again there's a secondary one that we need to press, and it goes into position here on the right hand side. We repeat this for the left hand side. So again, place into the bracket, push the little detent pin and push the secondary one, and it goes into position. We can adjust the height of the frame on the bed itself once we've installed it, and this is to accommodate the thickness of your mattress. In order to fit the Securus to the bed, I've laid it on top of the mattress, as you can see here. It is important that the hinges are pointing upwards, because that's the front of the bed rail and will allow it to fold down and out of the way. To fit to the frame, simply lift and place onto the bed frame, as you can see. The position of this is going to be down to your own preference, but ideally it should be towards the top end of the bed, leaving space at both the top and the bottom. In order to fit the actual frame to the bed frame, you may be able to use the included secure bolt, but in our case we're going to have to use some additional screws purchased from the local DIY centre. As you can see, I've now fitted the frame onto the bed frame, and you may note that the actual brackets don't go all the way down in this case. However, they are securely down and won't go any further. That's perfectly normal. I've secured the far side screw, and on this side I just need to tighten this part. Now with that fully tightened, the bed rail is safe to use. The Securus is designed to fit flat panel and standard beds, and in order to fit that, we can adjust the height of it to the mattress. There's a simple button on the side, and in this case the bed rail is a little bit too low for the mattress. However, we can simply press the button on the side and on both sides lift that into position.